What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Michael Ray HeyBower, coming to you with a new vlog video, a story time video, a talking video. I don't know what to label it, but many of you guys saw me earlier today in my live stream cut my hair due to many reasons. It was an excellent live stream, and I wanted to shout out all the supporters of the channel that donated and watched me go live and understand everything that I'm dealing with and try to empathize with me. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for exclusive and early content. And we do have merchandise down below, and we have the Zeke the Plumber t-shirt, the Campfire Nightmare t-shirt, limited supply. I just got word that we're down to the few items that I could sell of this t-shirt. So it will be going the way of, at least for a while, will not be on the site. So if you guys wanted to pick yourself up the Zeke the Plumber Nightmare t-shirt, this design that is limited quantities available, we are down to the final, I think it's like 12 or 13 shirts, as I was told from my merch shop, that I can literally sell to everybody. There's also some other items that are down there below, like autographs, and some future items will be added. Long story short, if you guys would like to pick up some merch, use code DonkeyLips for 10% off. And in the members only section, you guys are going to get codes for more percentage off of the merchandise that's already pretty dang cheap. I try to keep it at least semi-affordable without gouging everybody. You know, like $40, $50 for a t-shirt. I think I'm in the $25 range. So I make about, what, $9? I don't know how it works. Maybe $8. But it's all good. Please hit that donate. Oh, there is donation portals down below if you guys feel like donating and supporting, because this is how I make my living. It's not a good living, but it's how I have to do it nowadays. And yes, I'm in the bathroom. So before you guys all say something really bad, I don't care about your comments. There's a little counter top right here that I can put the phone on. It's got decent sunlight and lighting. And I love the Little Rascals poster. So sometimes I just like to do it from here. I get to sit down and tell my stories. All right, what are we going to talk about on today's video? Well, earlier in my live stream, I've been going through a crisis in many reasons that many of y'all know about. But I recently took out red meat as much as possible from my diet, because I do have some stomach issues that we're still trying to find out the culprits and all the other things while we do some tests. But that being said, I've been looking into food allergies and eating certain foods on certain days to see how I react to it. We've been doing a lot of tests at home, well, with the doctor's recommendations. And, you know, I've been trying to learn, you know, if I'm allergic to, like, nowadays, like lactose intolerant, how all of a sudden maybe sometime I became lactose intolerant, stuff like that. But I cut out red meat a while back, and that's really helped me out a lot. But I do occasionally eat it, or the processed red meats. And, you know, again, I'm trying to figure out what makes me feel better, you know, without hopefully going to the extremes of major pharmaceutical medicines. And I'm trying to put together a plan for the future. And I'm deciding whether to try out to be a vegetarian, a vegan, a pescatarian. There's so many variants that I've been looking into. And there's one called the carnivore diet. But again, reminder, I'm 49 years of age. And spicy foods, I have learned that spicy foods affect my stomach really badly. And I need to limit that, definitely. But I'm thinking about processed foods, because I learned many years ago after being diagnosed with diabetes 2, what processed foods were. I actually did a bunch of research about 5 or 6, 7 years ago and learning the dangers of processed foods. And I cut them out in my life a lot, but not officially. You know, I do the potato chips, the sodium, but I'm not doing it to the level I used to when I was like 25 or 15 to 35 years of age or 40 years of age. I'm not doing it, the processed foods and the sodium like every day and the sugars like I used to. I learned a lot in the previous 9 years or whatever it may have been. But I still do it. And I do feel the ramifications of it. If you eat it for 2 or 3 days in a row, processed foods or chips or sodium, you feel like crap. You got to limit the sugar. There's so many things you got to limit, you know, especially being 49 years of age. So basically what the question I'm asking is do you guys have any recommendations of diets that I should try? What has worked for you? And I'm not doing this to lose weight. Even though right when I said that, I burped and I showed a double chin. I'm not doing this to lose weight. I'm doing this to feel better, to feel healthier. But again, all the foods in the world seem to be processed. Even what they call natural foods or raw foods, they're sprayed with chemicals and other things. And it just feels like in my brain, everything is processed. And it really hurts me. It feels like nothing is natural. Even though people say it is. You go to Whole Foods, a supposedly all natural spot, and they share with everybody chemicals and made with non-natural ingredients. Like you read the boxes of Whole Foods, and you're just like, nothing is safe in this system. But I can't change all of that. I can't do it. And if I have to seek out the actual natural foods, I'd have to build my own farm. And I have to learn that infrastructure, and I don't have the ability to. I live in a smart city, basically. But I'm asking, what diets you think will help a 49-year-old struggling heart, blood pressure, stress, anxiety-filled man will help make me feel better. What diet, from your opinion, would help me make me feel better? And then again, with vegetarian, there's different vegetarian diets. I mean, you can eat milk and eggs, but that's not pure vegetarian. Or when you get rid of the milk and the eggs, does that become vegan? With any animal byproducts, it gets really weird. But I think I'm gonna try to go vegetarian and make some recipes, even though the foods are not 100% natural. I think I'm gonna try to cut out all the processed foods as best as possible, because I think all foods are processed. And I'm not going to cut out the sugar completely just yet. I'm going to minimize it. I mean, there is a future where I want to cut out all sugar. I don't know if I can do that, because I love the chocolate and those type of things. But I'm definitely going to minimize the sodium by going vegetarian. But I think I'm going to go vegetarian when I get my EBT money for this month, in probably the next 7 or 8 days. I think I'm going to go vegetarian. But normally I buy all my monthly groceries all at the same time, like through Instacart or whatever, because you save money. There's a lot of fees on Instacart. And if I do multiple shoppings, I have to give multiple tips, and I have to pay multiple, whatever the fees are, the store fees, the tax fees, the this fees, the online purchase fees. So I typically buy all my groceries on that one day for the entire month. So I only have to do one purchase, one delivery with a decent tip. I try to tip as best as I can, probably 20%. And so that way I don't have to shop 2 or 3 times and get hit with an extra $3 or $4 every time because I try to save money. But this month, I don't see any way around it if I need to try to, because when you buy vegetables and all that on that monthly, the vegetables go bad like 2 weeks later, like 9 days later. But some of the vegetables nowadays, or even the fruits, they last forever. Some of them, like apples and all that, they last for like 5 months. And you're thinking, how fresh is that? What are they sprayed with? Are they being geometrically engineered, to last that long? And it just pisses me off. So I don't know if like some of the fruits are actually natural. They should be a part of the vegan diet. Freaks me the F out, man. But long story short, back to what I was saying, I think I'm going to go vegetarian for 1 week or at least 10 days. And then I'm going to see how I feel after those 10 days. But should I go vegan where I cut out the eggs and the cheese and the dairy? Or should I just try vegetarian with the eggs and the dairy for like 10 days? Hopefully I can come up with some good recipes because I do love eggs. And eggs are good for old people. And, hard-boiled eggs, and I can make some omelets and stuff like that with vegetables. And I'm definitely going to buy soy. Maybe make some Chinese food with rice and beans with soy and stuff like that for my vegetarian experiment for 10 days. And hopefully I can make a video or take pictures of the journey, and that'll be on my Instagram or my Facebook. And hit my social media up down below. I think on my Facebook I'm maximized at like 5,000 already. I don't know what I got to do. But yeah, we're gonna go through this journey together, and then I think I'm gonna start with vegetarianism with eggs and dairy, and then maybe try something else another 10 days later. But again, the reason why I want to do it every 10, or I want to only do it for 10 days is because when the month comes and I get the money that I'm blessed to have to buy some groceries because I'm low income, really low income. I can't do the whole monthly shop because the vegetables and all that run out. A lot of them after like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 days, and or they go bad. So that's why I'm gonna have to do multiple shops this month. So for the first 10 days, I'm gonna do one shop, all vegetarian stuff. And is butter vegetarian? Because I heard there's vegetarian butter. Like I don't know, guys. I'm freaking out. Is rice vegetarian? Is bread vegetarian? I think it is, as long as it's not any meats. And then vegan is no animal byproducts. I gotta do a little more research. But after the first 10 days, depending on how I feel, if I got more energy and all that, I might continue if I can. Or I might try another diet, maybe vegan, cutting out the eggs and all that. And if you guys got any recipes or good ideas for vegetarianism or veganism, let me know down below. And then should I try the carnivore diet? I don't like red meat a lot. Should I just eat fish? Is fish one of the perfect foods moving forward? I know I'm going to have to supplement some of this stuff with vitamins. But if I take a omega-3 pill, does that not make me a vegetarian? I don't know. Just give me some advice down below or on social media in DMs. And I'd appreciate that. But I'm going to go on this journey and see what happens. Because I ain't getting any younger, and I gotta see if I can handle it and if it might be better for my health moving forward, because I'm trying to fix my health moving forward. So I guess I'm going to try vegetarianism for like 10 days. And I'll update you guys in a future video. All right, that's it for today's video. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. Stay awesome. Hate can't hurt happy. Try to be happy. And thoughts and prayers from me guys for tomorrow. It depends on when you're watching this. I might upload this tomorrow if I have some downtime at the doctor's office. But depends on when you're watching this. But send me good thoughts and prayers for all my breathing tests and my heart test and my blood pressure test and my MRIs and whatever else they're going to do. I just don't want to be on pharmaceutical medicine. They're already recommending it for blood pressure and all this other stuff, and they're possibly recommending surgery, but they need to do a little more research, and it's getting pretty scary. So good thoughts and vibes and prayers, and I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video.